Hi everybody, today we're going to be programming a new remote to a Holden VF. This is a Series 2 2012 model. Pretty much as you can see at present there is no buttons programmed to the vehicle, and this is the original remote. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to read the pin code and then put the vehicle into programming mode. So first thing you want to do is insert the key into the ignition and turn it to the on position. Once you turn the key to the on position, you want to plug your OBD diagnostics in. This is an OBD2 port. It's a 16 pin, and the OBD2 port for Holdens in general is directly above the accelerator pedal. Sometimes in between the brake and accelerator pedal, but generally more orientated towards the accelerator pedal. So once you plug your OBD2 port in, you will get lights on your VCI interface. And that pretty much is telling you that you have power and there's a Bluetooth connection. So if we then come over to the diagnostics, the OBDSTAR, you want to unlock the actual device, open up the Diag program software, select diagnostically program. You want to make sure you have selected immobilizer. Make sure you are on immobilizer because you will not get the functionality if you're on OBD2 or EEPROM, for example. Make sure you're on immobilizer. Next step is to hit GM. This is a GM built vehicle. You always want to select the latest firmware that's available. At present, it's version 31.05. Select. It's going to request that you either plug the vehicle in via USB cable to the actual VCI box, or just use Bluetooth, which we're going to do. So for programming any new remote and immobilizer, we're going to need the security code. So we're going to read security code. We're going to go by OBD2, and we're going to use by BCM system. We're going to use the auto feature. It's going to do a quick scan of the vehicle and figure out what BCM code it has in it, and then it's going to say read pin code. Select OK. As you can see, it spat out the pin code, so the individual pin code for this vehicle is 6182. Now normally you want to note this, whether you write it down or take a photo of it. Make sure you do note it in some way or another. So I'm going to hit OK. We're going to go back all the way back to immobilizer. Select immobilizer and then go select from vehicle. We're going to select Chevrolet because this is a Chevrolet. And we're going to use the profile of cruise. Now for this particular model, we're going to go 2009 to 2014 without smart. We're going to do all keys lost, and we're going to input the code that we just got, which was 6182. It's going to ask you to confirm that you are inputting the correct security code. It is very important that you do make sure that you have the correct security code inputted. Switch ignition off for 5 seconds, then on. So off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn on, select OK. Now it's going to do a configuration of the system, so to put this vehicle into programming mode, it's actually going to have to wait about 10 minutes, and the reason behind that is it has to push a lot of complicated algorithms to the ECU to actually put the vehicle into programming mode. So we're going to pause this video and we're going to come back in about 10 minutes. Alrighty, so the vehicle has now gone into programming mode. So the next step, as it says, is switch ignition off, remove the key. So we're going to turn the key to the off position, remove it, and click OK. Open and close driver's door to confirm electrics are closed. So open, close driver's door, select OK. Turn ignition switch on to the on position, select OK. Now it says first key is now programmed, whether to program another key. So we're going to go yes, switch ignition off and remove key, place to the side, insert our new key that we want programmed, turn to the, click OK, insert new key and turn ignition on. So now turn on, select OK. Switch ignition off and remove key, off, remove key, select OK. Open and close driver's door, open, close, select OK. Turn on the ignition switch, on, select OK. Whether to program next key. So in this example, we're only programming the original key back in and the new key that we've just programmed. So we'll select no, switch ignition off, remove key, keys removed, open and close driver's door again, select OK. It's going to take about 45 seconds to pull the vehicle out of programming mode. We'll just wait. While we're waiting, this is a KD NB3 remote, and we've programmed this with 2011 to 2014 cruise programming. So this was all pre-prepared for the vehicle. It says turn on the ignition switch, insert key, turn to the on position, select OK. Switch ignition off, select OK, off, OK, turn ignition on, select OK. It says program complete. So now we'll just test the actual remotes. So we'll lock up the pad, unplug your OBD2 port, remove the new key that we've just programmed, and test. And always good practice to actually test that the immobilizer has programmed correctly. As you can see, we now have a working key. One thing to note that I'm going to point out again is when you put this vehicle into programming mode, it deletes all keys from its register. So if you're programming one new key and the customer has two, make sure the two working keys are there at the time, otherwise they're going to lose key functionality. And that's us all done. Thank you very much.